Hey guys, it's Pi. Welcome back. This is the next battle in our competition. This is our first matchup of round two, and it's going to be seed number 2, which is Levels and Yacker, versus seed number 6, which is Chase and Rengar. Very exciting matchup today. I think this is going to be a real good one. Joining me is Lego Callan, who will be
Kalen.
commentating. Kalen. I mean, I've heard you say it both ways, and at this point, I
Yeah.
think you respect me enough, just barely enough, to accept it both ways.
Yeah.
All right,
So we have
You're commentating? How could you? How
Yes,
could
I
you
am.
be loud?
Okay, looks like Levels and Yacker are together. Nice, nice, nice. And so are the other two. Well, it looks like Leafy just joined us, so Leafy will also be commentating today. Let me go ahead and start. Oh, you
I'm
got the
in the Discord.
stream. Nice, you got the Discord stream going so our spectators can watch. All right, very interesting that we are on the two islands map. I think that's going to be a big difference because
If
Levels and Yacker really liked going for the rush in their previous match.
and if you already see blue and red already going for that construction soldier. Wait, where was it? Yeah, there it is. Already rushing for that naval.
Yeah. Even though there's no oil on this map, it's still important to get over to your ally's island. And I'm interested to see what Yacker and Levels do if they get put on the defensive, because I don't see them going and building a dock anywhere.
Maybe they just want to secure the island.
Well, they're alone on their island, because Kalen and I aren't playing.
There's always the threat of an invasion, though.
All right, looks like Blue got their dock up. Gabe Ventura is Rengar, also known as
Yep.
Rengar, by the way. So if we say Gabe or Rengar, that's the same person.
Yeah, and it's Rengar and Chase are on the same team, right?
Correct.
All right. So they're already pushing that naval shipyard just to get that transport ship over. I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
If I was them, I would push straight up and get a barracks right up here.
Me too.
Or,
That's exactly what I do.
Actually, no, right here because you can't. It's harder to shoot up onto this one. There's no ramps on this entire landmass here.
So the two options are to build a power plant up here, which would save your construction soldier, and then a barracks, somewhere over here. Or if you used your construction soldier, you could come over here, which would be safer, but you wouldn't be at the power crystal. Both are viable, and we'll see what they do, and if they can pull it off.
Indeed, we will.
It's been a very quiet game as of late. I can't believe we haven't heard any shooting yet.
Yeah, I really think it is because it is not a Pangea map or just a straight only way across is. I mean, like the only way across is water. Usually on, let's say, Fantasy 2, there's a huge one that you can't go over. But I'm surprised they haven't done anything with the naval shipyard yet. I wonder if they're going to build a barracks on their own land first instead of just rushing across.
Me
Yeah,
too,
naval
and
dominance is key in this map.
it is key in this map here in this early game, these first 10 minutes. This channel right here in the middle is going to be very important. And I'm really surprised to see that Levels and Yacker haven't built a naval shipyard of their own.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going for the defensive for the first time this in their gameplay.
It would definitely be interesting because we saw him play offensively last round.
Very heavily offensively.
Very offensively.
They had to just storm the place.
They just kept running. They kept running, got all the super crystals, and pretty much won by 11 minutes. Oh, look at this. Chase
Naval
has
invasion.
a transport ship coming over here.
Oh, where are we finally seeing some here?
Yeah, first
Why
naval invasion.
I wonder what the idea
He's gonna build a barracks
with the power plant on the ground here.
Wonder where he's going. Is he gonna build the racks up here, I wonder?
Most likely, yes.
That's
He
what
has
I
a
would-
construction soldier.
Right, it
in
looks
the
like
group.
Yacker was waiting for him, trying to destroy that transport ship. I think it's
Wonder if
more
there's
important
just-
for him to try and get this construction
no,
yard over
yeah.
here. If he
Now-
could ally with get Levels over here to stop
Hi,
this from happening.
Could you help me understand something here. What would be the benefit of having a power plant here on the ground on this side?
None.
That's what I thought. It's a very interesting choice.
Me too, and I think Levels wasn't thinking about it, and he just did that by habit.
Wow,
Barracks
you
isn't
can get the
going up.
barracks onto that third floor.
Wow, yeah, they got the
there?
barracks on there right as the
Ooh.
construction yard was getting attacked. So this is starting to look really good for our 6th seed.
Yeah, it's a safe position, you know.
Like we've seen in every other match, Yacker and Levels, they're gonna have to destroy this Rax pretty quickly. And it
Yeah,
looks
or else
like
it'll cause some chaos.
Rengar's coming over here with a distraction. He's on the other side.
Pulling all their units.
Yeah, probably trying to get him away from the barracks, which is a really good tactic for them.
As you can see, they're already starting their build, their heavy soldiers.
Yes, they are.
In the racks up here.
Levels also built the barracks at his command center, so he's hopefully gonna do something.
Oh, look at this rookie mistake over here, Pi.
Oh, not again! Not again! No,
Not just
no,
once,
no!
but
Oh,
twice.
They were watching! They were watching our last few.
You hate to see it, Pi. You hate to see it.
But actually, it is 6 minutes, so I'm supposed to do this anyways, because this is my CC. Oh, sorry.
Oh, right.
Oh, let's get this guy out.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me.
Let's go run this light soldier into someone's command center. But yeah. Rookie mistake, and Yacker made nuclear plants, so he's losing a lot of money there. He's only
they're
made
doing
about.
a smart strategy. They're building a bunker so they can move their soldiers up on the land.
But will it be enough?
Yackers has only made about $70 back on this nuclear plant, so he's losing a lot of money there.
Yeah, it takes, what, 9.3 minutes?
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Looks like some
Good job.
combat's going on. Yeah, the troops are up.
Oh, the troops are
the
on
barracks.
top, but...
The barracks got up.
But the problem is, are you going to lose that bunker?
They might not lose the bunker. Bunker has a lot of health.
No, look at that bunker health.
It is going down. It is going down. But
They might
maybe
get
they
one
think
more
they can get
set.
the barracks.
Are they?
Ooh.
I wonder. Are they going to get this barracks here?
I don't know. I don't know where Yackers is. Yackers should be right over here trying to support.
Yacker is right here on the back.
But here's the big question. Can these yellow units hit Chase's racks? I don't think he can, at least not from this side. Maybe he can get it from the other side.
Now with the soldiers in the way, you see the tactical placement, also probably as where they spawned on either side where they would be hit. If I was Chase, I would keep that heavy soldier up on top, but he looks like he's just mass moving it.
Yes.
Oh, now that Rax is getting hit. So Levels here, he just has to focus on that Rax. He doesn't need to move at all.
Yeah, Chase, if he played it smart, could have made sure there was a heavy soldier up there preventing it from being shot at. But alas,
or he could have gotten a couple snipers to be up here on the barracks.
That
would have been also a really good idea. I don't know if Levels is going to do it. It's going to be really big if he does.
He will.
I think he's going to do it.
And
yep, he did it. Wow, what a big victory for Levels destroying that barracks. That's extremely important in this game.
They need to pump out the construction soldier to, like, recoup.
Do they have a barracks?
Yes, they do
have
at Levels.
Way over here. It looks like Levels and Yaker are actually playing on a defensive.
Yeah, and even though Chase and Rengar have been over here and they built that barracks, they still managed to get a couple of Yackers and Levels power plants, so that's going to hurt them. And I bet that Chase and Rengar, they're going to be able to build another barracks over here very quickly.
If you look over here, they have a naval shipyard.
Oh.
They finally are doing something to push. Oh, and then there's the light soldiers already here to shoot at it. Do you think these 3 light soldiers will be able to hit this?
Absolutely not. Levels just has to. He's already on top of it. He's coming over to defend that shipyard. I'll tell you what. if we have an offensive on both islands, that's going to be really crazy.
I wonder, do you think they're going to swap islands?
They might
That'd be
swap
fun to
islands.
see. That'd be fun to see.
What I'm worried about over here is with this crystal right here, because if Yacker loses his nuclear plant, then there's nothing stopping Chase from building a Rax over here again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And it
honestly,
looks like,
that hasn't even paid itself off.
yeah,
Not
it
even
hasn't paid
close.
itself off either. Yacker definitely made a mistake going for nuclear plants. It was a little bit of a risk for him.
The only nuclear plants you should be making in the very, very beginning is right next to your CC.
Hmm
And that's
When
if
you're
you
going
make them at
against
all.
good players, definitely.
Looks like something's going on the island. They have a landing force on
Yes, it looks like
Gates
they're
Island.
switching islands. So Levels has done something very good. He's now putting Chase and Rengar on the defensive. I don't think he has enough units to do it though, but he is sending.
The
I
first
think
battleship
he's
is
just
out.
trying to get some extra eco after being occupied for a little while.
Maybe he is. And also we've got a battleship from Blue,
Yep,
interestingly
first
enough.
battleship.
Well,
Looks like he's going for the shipyard. No.
well, okay, hear me out. With a channel like this and the naval shipyards being on both sides of the channel, you kind of actually may want to keep it in the middle.
Yeah.
And if it's going to be a back and forth offensive, where the offense is the best defense, that battleship may just be the difference.
I wonder where Level's transport ship is going. I think
Chase
he
got
might
a
just.
turret down.
Oh, he's gonna get some more soldiers over. He's gonna get
Mhm.
some more soldiers to the island. He's
Now, it
doing
is
a
an
really
interesting
good job
choice.
of staying away from that battleship.
His placement on the transport ship is very interesting, as it is not going into either the outlets. It's going the longest distance possible.
Right. I think he's just trying to stay hidden from that battleship. So maybe
Oh, I
he
would
wants
too.
to change that skin because it's a pretty distracting skin.
It's very
Looks like the
nice.
battleship has noticed, but he's gonna be
Yes,
a
the
bit too
battleship's
late.
coming over, but it is going to be too late. And
The
Levels
battleship destroyed.
also lost the dock.
Yeah, he lost the naval.
It looks like
Mm.
Level has put Yacker in charge of defending their home island. And it looks like Chase and Rengar, they haven't been able to build that second Rax yet. Yakker's still building nuclear plants, although he doesn't need to at this point, and he really shouldn't at this point.
Yeah, they cost more and they do give more over time, but I think what he really needs is money since he's defending the island.
This
Well,
offensive over here for Levels is very important because he needs to hurt Chase's and Rengar's economy.
Looks
well,
like Chase
in,
built
in
a
a map
turret.
like this, it is you can split your armies as long as there is no real defensive, and as there is no racks anywhere on this island, there is no real defensive going on.
I would have stayed a little longer and tried to kill that power plant. There you go. Wow, good strategy from Levels there, testing the range.
Right outside the turret.
Right outside the turret, just maybe less than a
Both of them.
stud.
There's two of them.
Yeah. So that's really good playing on Levels' part, making sure to test that distance.
Now, if I was Levels, I'd go all the way around and hit that nuclear plant. And that looks exactly like what he's doing.
I would
right
come and I would hit this dock, so I would strand them on the
Oh,
other island.
you're
And
right.
Chase and Rengar, they do have another barracks now on Yacker and Levels' home island, which they
Oh.
just got up. I don't think they've even been able to build any troops yet, but Yacker
Oh,
still
there's the
has
first one.
Yacker still has almost a full army protecting.
Looks like there's an unguarded power plant on Chase's side. So he could attack that, the one next to the dock that I'm jumping on.
Yes, the one next to the where CC was.
Yeah.
Wow, and Levels is even able to get Rengar's nuclear plant over here. That's really interesting.
And that's going to be a huge economic loss right there.
And Rengar's coming in with his battleship. Maybe he'll be able to save his dock, and it looks like Levels thinks that he will, so he's moving off to do some more eco damage. Oh,
Hey,
what's
do you see
this?
that transport ship?
I do see that transport ship. Uh-oh, this is really bad. I don't think Levels saw this was going to happen. His armies are split up, and this could be really bad for Levels. His armies are split into...
But he is a good microer, so I feel like he might escape.
He is a
He's
really good
at
microer.
micromanaging.
Because Okay. Oh, he's retreat. Gabe is retreating
he
his heavy
constantly
soldiers
clicks.
loudly.
Look,
Loudly, yes.
yeah.
So you
Looks like the
can
soldiers
move
don't know
back and
where to
forth.
go. Yeah.
Looks like Yacker has almost taken care of Chase's army.
Looks like Level's going out
Oh,
now because
has
he
they?
got the plant.
Oh, you're right.
I don't know how he did it because Yacker really just had a bunch of light soldiers. But
I think
yeah,
it's
really, really interesting. Yacker's playing well.
Looks like Yakkers needs to kill that barracks again because Chase built a barracks on their island.
surprisingly enough, I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Not yet. And is that battleship shooting at that transport ship? It is.
It is.
Although there's not enough DPS for that transport ship to go down here.
I don't know. The transport ship is faster, so he could run away, or at the very least just distract Rengar. Level strategy right now, even though his newly built power plants are getting attacked, his answer is just to attack more plants.
Looks like that transport ship did get away, and Levels is doing guerrilla tactics on the power plants.
Level is really utilizing this barracks over here. He's playing very well with this transport ship to reinforce his campaign on the other island.
Looks like Yacker is doing very well on the home island.
If you
defensive.
notice, Levels has. Oh, never mind. I was about to say Levels has quite a few power plants, but there's actually just the dots from his soldiers killing the enemy's power plants.
Well, Blue just dropped 6 more heavy soldiers on Yackers and Level's island. That's a big game changer right there. It's interesting that Rengar is still continuing to push, even though at this point I think he should really be trying to defend his homeland while he still has the racks on the enemy island. Because he could lose a lot of eco here, and it looks like Levels is doing a really good job of destroying eco wherever he can. But not there at that crystal.
Nope,
Looks like
he
Chase
wasted.
is heavily committing.
Spent
to
what
the
130 on those 2 turrets right there.
Mm-hmm. It must be really hard for Levels to leave those plants half alive, but he knows that since his barracks is so far away, and since Rengar is pushing on his island, he needs to conserve his army.
Oh, he's still going for it. He's going for the turret attack right here. Oh, he's going to use a power planet to tank some of this damage.
Oh, hey, cool. Welcome in. You can unmute yourself, by the way. This is the announcer chat, the cool kid chat.
The stream has come in.
Yackers has a big army now moving for Chase's barracks. I don't know if he's going to be able to accomplish anything without Level's help.
Well, Levels is with his light soldiers over here, about to destroy this power plant. He used his own power
Hey,
plant
cool.
to
Levels
some
is doing
damage.
a really good job rotating his light soldiers in and out, making sure that none of them die, but that the health is evenly distributed. So he's having to deal with a lot of turret spams, and he's doing a really good job analyzing those situations and moving his troops backwards and back and forth when he needs to.
The micromanaging on these players are astounding to me. The amount of effort and just consistency always amazes me.
Looks like Yak is trying to start engaging Chase. I notice a distinct lack of snipers between the two. Maybe their ecos just can't afford it, but I don't know. Snipers are really efficient. I'd have a couple if I were in their shoes. And now Rengar and Chase looks like they're bringing their armies together. Nope, their armies just passed right by each other.
If you remember Pi from the game that I played, the snipers was the reason that, or one of the main reasons that the other team's eco is so poor, because they were spending so much snipers that ended up always getting killed.
Right, and look at that victory right there. Yacker did end up destroying that barracks. That is the second barracks he has destroyed on their island.
Honestly, if I was either of them, I would put the barracks right here on this top, right here, where they can't just get shot at.
Mm-hmm.
They won't recover from
If I was
that one.
Yacker, I'd run right over here to this crystal and place a power plant right now because I do not want to lose that victory. I'm gonna hop into VC and
Ask him how they're
congrats.
doing.
Yeah. Wow, so you guys, you didn't get that barracks first, so you were on the defensive a bit, but Yackers, you're doing a really great job taking care of those barracks and levels. You're doing a really good job keeping the pressure on Rengar and Chase. Just gonna come in and sound. How are you guys doing?
Join these comms because I can't hear you.
Huh?
Send me to another comm back. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Send me to another comm. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
What?
I need to reconnect. Hold on.
Hi, Levels. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so congratulations. You guys are working really well, and you fended off that barracks twice now, so good job on you guys.
Yeah, thanks. It was really hard at the start. I thought, damn, they had such an advantage when they got that first barracks on the high.
I can definitely hear you now.
All right, thanks, Yak. So I'm going to ask you guys, what are you going to do now to take care of Chase and Rengar's army on your island?
Oh, I have a lot of money.
You have a lot of money. That is a very good problem to have.
So with the money, we're probably going to go around and just invade the direct back of their island, take out as many of the plants as possible, and while they're invading us, they'll have already lost all their money. So.
Right, in Levels, you've done a great job destroying their economy. You've pretty much taken over the other island while Rengar and Chase have been trying to give you guys a knockout blow on your own. So really good job there communicating, splitting up your armies, but still keeping them strong enough to get your tasks done. Right, I wish you guys luck with the rest of the game. All right, Chase and Rengar, you guys have been spending a lot of money on these racks. You're trying to get that knockout blow, but they just keep getting you back. What's your strategy moving forward?
Just keep doing the same thing all over again. I don't know.
I think basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to make them go all over the place. I think we're trying to make them focus on like different parts of the map and everything. We're kind of trying to defend and hold on to our naval shipyard, keep them from having a naval shipyard, you know, make sure that they don't have like a navy, and then try and just block them from like keep them at one place while we develop.
Definitely.
That quick knockout.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good plan. That's what I thought you guys were going for. But it looks like it's turning a little bit south. Levels has a lot of power plants on your home island, so I'm interested to see how you guys are going to turn this one back around. Good luck to you both.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just like a few colors.
Yeah, Levels has dominated the planet.
Yeah, Levels has just taken over this island. He has power plants at every single crystal, except for one.
That's what I was saying.
He used to have one there, but it was sniped.
Yeah,
this one was just sniped. Yep. But
he even has a power plant through CC.
Yeah, that's crazy. And Chase and Rengar, they need to have a knockout blow, and I think that they've lost that opportunity, but their economy is now starting to suffer for it. Looks like there's going to be a big decisive battle over here with Yacker and Chase.
I don't know. These decisive battles are becoming fewer and far between with the economy just going straight for Yaker and Levels.
Looks like we decided to build a risky barracks again that can get sniped.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep putting that barracks there. I would have put it right here in the middle of their island.
Definitely, or I at least would, pop off a soldier house and get it onto this one over here where you can't shoot it from the lowest level, where at least you need one bunker to get it up. Like they did at the very start. Because at least, I mean, even if you can't protect it, that's at least another $100 that your enemy's going to have to spend trying to elevate their troops.
Yakker's going for the barracks again.
I really hope he does it. He might have to go around. I think it's less distance.
I think
on
Levels
this side.
distracted. Yeah, Levels distracted Gabe.
Yep, and Gabe is just now noticing pulling back his army.
Yeah, you realize the mistake he's done.
Too late.
He might have to go on the other side.
He's going to try this side, but I think he's going to get it. Yep, he just realized that he's going to go around.
Has Gabe always had this battleship here, or is this
Yes.
recent?
Yeah, he's always had that battleship. He's had it for a while.
I was gonna say.
Now, if he were to move that battleship a little bit forward, he may be able to hit those two light soldiers, but
yeah,
I doubt
He's really busy microing his units everywhere else. When I went in and I talked to Rengar and Chase, they said that the sea was very, very important to them, that they wanted to have levels all over the map. And I mean, I can see where they tried to do that strategy, where they tried to stop the transport ships, but they just kind of failed at both of those objectives. They didn't really keep the sea because Levels was still able to get his transport ship back and forth, and they did spread out Level and Yacker, but Yacker and Level were just better fighters, and they won on both fronts.
And this is one of the only few maps that I would say you can't split between have one person doing one thing, one person doing eco, because you can just feed that money to your teammate there really easily when you have that much more eco.
Yakker's pulling out. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what Yakker was doing there. He definitely had the opportunity to take out that barracks. He focused on
he
the
wasn't
plane.
in
He didn't move
range.
around.
He's switching the sides now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wasn't close enough.
Does he have snipers?
No, neither side has had snipers this
What?
entire game. I don't think. I think Gabe's and Chase's eco just doesn't support it, and Levels.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
I
what.
think he's feeding it.
Levels
Yeah.
is gonna have the biggest economy here.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's look at
guessing,
the
what,
let's look at
1, 2,
the
3,
stats.
5.
Yeah.
I
This
can't
is
see him.
getting sniped. Nice.
Levels is definitely the biggest shareholder of power. Definitely.
They're really gonna let that naval shipyard go. Gabe's shipyard's just about to fall here to
Wow,
2
and-
light soldiers. Oh,
They just lost the barracks too. Rengar just lost the racks.
He's finally moving his battleship.
there he
Everything's
goes.
going to hell.
It's a little too late though.
Mhm.
Oh, can he get the snipe?
I
A
don't
little bit
know.
closer. No, he.
Because I think Levels
This
going
is-
for it. Levels is going for it.
I'm really excited for this. I want to know who's gonna win.
Hey, yeah, get off the battlefield.
Cool.
Ah,
Levels pulled out.
What a shame! What a shame! That would have been that would have been double bad if Rengar lost the racks and the shipyard in just a few seconds.
Is this Jaeger finally taking back his island? It looks
Yes,
like
he's got it back. 100% now, pretty much.
putting Gabe and Chase back on the defensive, the hard defensive this time around.
Really interesting and really, really great playing on their part that they turned it around even though they were behind in the beginning.
Now, do you think Chase and Gabe are going to be able to push back all these power plants, cripple the economy, and
I don't
pull
think
it
they're going to
back?
be able to do it. I think they've exhausted all of their resources trying to go for that knockout blow.
And if you
Snipe.
look at Levels' base here, it is just
It's growing.
it's
Oh,
growing.
mines.
It is pretty large here. He's doing research, and I'm really wondering what that research is.
Soldier House.
It's Soldier House cap. That's what it is.
That sounds about right.
That's important. It's a good decision for him.
Ooh, what's this? What's this in the water? Gunboat? Just a little gunboat from Gabe here. Going after those transports yet again.
Are gunboats the same speed as transports, or are they a little faster?
I think they're the same speed.
Okay.
But and Gabe just let it do his autopilot and did not hit those transports at all. And Level says yet another set of light soldiers just going around the island.
It's crazy what Levels has accomplished with this one little transport ship. It's a little transport ship that could. Just back and forth, dodging battleships and gunboats.
Because Levels hasn't had a navy since what, minute 12?
He only had a shipyard for a very short period of time, yeah. And notice how he keeps sending over light soldiers. He does not even send over heavies.
Well, there's no opposition, and he might as well get the speed, right?
Right.
Ooh, he's about to kill a nuclear plant that Chase put. I want to do that if I were him. His territory is like...
another nuclear plant on the wrong...
Yeah, their island's like a battlefield right now for Levels.
A tank
troops.
factory. That's an interesting...
sold off.
That's an interesting place for a tank factory, but I mean...
Well,
they can't challenge it.
There's no opposition on this island, and you get a few explosive tanks, a heavy tank, or a couple light soldiers, and you can cripple that blue CC.
Right, we are at 29 minutes now. It just ticked
and
over.
there's also a barracks. This is going to be the forward operating area. I don't know why they didn't put it up on the hill, but I think he just straight
Me
up...
too.
The
I think-
transport died.
Oh,
so
I did see
Gabe
the
was
little
actually-
transport. Press F for the transport. But finally, Levels has a rack on the island he's been fighting on for the last 15 minutes.
And a tank factory.
yeah. There's a racks and a tank factory here. I'm wondering if he's planning on defending that with any turrets, or if he's just going to go straight for the kill.
I think if he has the eco, he should just go straight for the kill.
Looks like Chase is trying to get a foothold on the island again, but he's pulling back to the transport.
Chase isn't
Well, he
going to
ca-
be able to keep that. He's really aware, so he's seeing any shenanigans happen over here.
Yep. You always gotta keep a good look on that map. Looks like Gabe is keeping his units in his command center.
Is he now?
Mm-hmm. He's being bullied by these light soldiers.
Right, and I wonder if Chase and Rengar have anything left
There's
on
a
the other
single
island.
on the other island.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh wait, there is I think one turret over on the north.
He's running around with the
Oh, cool. Yeah,
transport,
you see
though.
this transport over here.
Yeah. What is he doing with this?
I don't know, but it might be really annoying for Yak and Levels, depending on what's in it.
What is it, a few heavies? 4 heavies? I mean,
4 heavies, I mean, nothing to scoff at, but... Is Yak still over here? Yak is still over here, but I don't think he's seen those units yet.
Honestly, in the long run, currently right now, I think he's doing a more important thing at this moment.
What is Yak doing right now? He's not building an army at Levels, forward operating base.
What's this? One light soldier. I'm not seeing Yeager doing anything. Is he saving up for something?
I
see his
see, yeah, he has 1 explosive tank. Interesting. And
Yeager has his entire army of soldiers just sitting here.
he's still building nuclear plants, which I wouldn't at this point, because I want to get my money back. Oh, Yak has definitely seen Chase's little excursion, and he's moving his army over.
It's definitely that Levels is feeding Yeager all of his income, because there's no way with the amount of nuclear plants that he's lost that he's
Oh,
making any of his money back.
Definitely. I'll tell you what, Levels sounds like an amazing teammate to have.
Oh, Yeager and Levels actually challenged me and Squid to a training match yesterday, and fortunately it didn't happen, or unfortunately, but I was really looking forward to that.
Well, if you win your next game, then you might end up playing.
That's a big if.
That's
right
a big
there.
if.
Me and Squid have a combined level of like 38 going against a combined level of 600.
Yeah, Icy and Rock, I just unmuted you two. You have any words to say to Kaylin, for your match tomorrow or today as soon as Squid gets online? Nope, no words? Oh, you don't have a mic with you? Well, I'll read chat if you put anything in there, Icy.
Chase got his transport and got his units out of there. He's going to probably just go around the island and drop it somewhere else. Chase really desperately trying to get his eco up, but he's losing his power plants faster than he can get his money back for them.
He has nowhere to run back to. Nowhere is safe for him anymore.
The closest thing is right next to this battleship, and that's a big if.
Big if, especially since he lost the shipyard anyways.
I think this is one of the last final offenses from Levels here.
Yeah, he's preparing to kill Gabe's CC.
Yeah, Yeager's doing a good job just keeping Chase and Gabe off the mainland. Even though they dropped down a few times, they're not really doing any damage.
They worked really well this game. Levels and Yacker. They really did. I don't know if
I-
it was intentional or if they were just so good at doing their own specific thing that they didn't even really have to communicate with each other.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing their input here.
Hmm.
Have you popped in on Chase and Gabe's
Yes, I have a while
And then-
ago.
and then Yeager and Levels?
I did.
I think they're doing just fine.
Hmm.
Oh, he's not even going for any explosive tanks.
Yeah, interesting. He's using those light tanks as a meat shield, which is something that I myself like doing.
Yeah, but I would have pulled in 2 or 3 explosive tanks, just get that command center right out. It's a
Me
cheap
too.
way of
He
getting
definitely
rid of
has
them.
the economy for it. At least he should have the economy for it.
Yo, I would even build 2 tank factories if you have the economy and the cap for it, just to make it a faster process.
Yeah, I don't know what he's.
Yep, there.
I mean, Yakker's coming in. He doesn't have a whole lot of support left.
Oh, there's
But
the
he is
explosive
gonna.
tank.
That explosive tank did get in. I don't know if they're gonna get the CC in this one go though.
Maybe
Because
not,
well,
but
they're
you could always. They have the economy for a second army.
yes, they do. Rengar is doing pretty well with his heavy soldiers, keeping them in between the enemies and the command center. I'm gonna go ahead and drag them all back into this chat. All right, welcome back, gentlemen.
I haven't fully surrendered. I'm gonna still fight.
We know you're
That's
still
all.
gonna fight.
Can we rematch?
No.
I'll pay
To
you
rematch,
$100.
not in the tourney.
Oh,
but
Oh,
$100.
Yeah, I'd give you a rematch for $100.
Okay.
So you're gonna let me fight till my very last man, god damn it.
Maybe I'm down.
No! He's
Fight,
coming
man.
for me. Okay, you know what? I don't care anymore.
Fight!
Well, been there, Rengar. You're almost out.
Shut up.
Rengar and Chase, you guys did
I
fight
have
very well, but you guys just placed too many barracks in the same one spot that could have been shot from
Yeah, that
either
was-
side.
that was-
Mhm.
that
Just
was
come to
fucking
this
terrible.
flower
Took me a while
plant.
to figure it out.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey, and just sell all of your stuff, Rengar.
Nope, nope, nope. I will fight with my navy. I will
I have
not
money
admit
left here.
defeat.
Build an
I will
army.
not admit defeat.
We'll fight
goddammit.
them on the beaches and in the
If you guys-
streets.
If you guys
I sent
focus
you
on the navy,
$150.
could have maybe blockaded levels, prevented a lot
Yeah,
of
I
those
sent
I'm-
you
soldiers from entering.
$150. You could make an army.
I mean, you both played. You both played really well.
Yeah, you guys did very well. You guys kept pushing that offensive, but on that defensive front, with levels coming up behind you and crippling your economy, you couldn't have just let that happen.
If you focus more on like gunboats or something, you could have like prevented levels from landing more.
When we
Yeah.
were
Yeah,
extremely
levels
afraid, sorry. My personal goal was having oil on a map, and when I realized, hey, we don't
Jesus,
have
there's wasps
oil,
in my house.
I was so yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Yaker. I'm the same as you. I kind of wish we got something with oil because my strongest suit is oil, and that would have
Yeah.
been some really good fights between us on navy.
I was kind of afraid at the first part of this game. I was like, oh,
Well, yeah, you guys. There was just the constant back and forth about this
I can't
the
believe
barracks right here.
I can't believe how back and forth it was on an islands map because we see back and forth on Pangea, but not on island that often.
Also, the little transport that could.
Yeah, the
lasted
little
really long.
transport that could, that unit of the game right there.
I mean, hey, we fought hard, we lost fair and square, and that's it. It
It
was
was
fun,
good.
but nonetheless.
See, that's a kind of sportsmanship I like to hear.
Yeah, it was a good
fuck from the
battle.
guy keeping all those ships.
Now, what's the plan on getting rid of these the 3 naval ships here? Naval
Fi-
shipyard.
Storm gunboats.
Aircraft carriers.
No, 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 no.
No, keep it there. Keep it there. We gotta block it.
Obviously, at this point in the game,
The tank factory's blocking it.
you have to use nukes. It's obvious.
Please don't keep us here for that long.
Nah, man, a culture I see.
2 dockyards.
Why not at this point? Why not?
Double the production. Since you cannot seize means production, it's over. It's
We
over.
shall double our efforts.
Seven naval unit cap. Psh.
It's okay, we still have Yacker to build ships.
We do, and I put a whole bunch in the queue, so it's gonna take a minute. Well, GG. We'll see you guys in the semifinals, I guess.
I'm not dead yet. I am not dead yet.
I don't know. Eventually, gotta admit defeat somewhere.
Nope, never admit defeat.
Even Hitler had to put a bullet in his head.
Don't care. I'm not gonna
Defeat,
admit
never
defeat.
heard of it.
Go.
Oh, look, a battleship versus gunboat. Who will win?
See another one in the queue.
The gunboat will just run away.
Goddamn fucking gunboat.
Hey.
I'll take this gunboat.
Oh,
Alright.
wow. Really?
Okay, all I have to
Transport
do-
ship in
What's
the corner of the
left?
map?
Oh,
Transport-
oh, I see it. I see it.
All I have to do is survive for about 200 minutes and I'm good. Or 20, I should say. 20, I should say. And then we get to build a whole new base. It'll be perfect. A brand new start.
I don't know about you, man, but I'm looking at naval units going on both sides of the map here, and you're
Yeah, it kind of looks like you're getting trapped.
Yeah, getting encircled.
got
man.
any units on that transport?
I wish.
Just
I wish.
that scout would be perfect right now.
Yeah, a whole 10, 12, 13,
Okay,
14
listen,
scouts.
I don't think we need to do this, you know?
Oh, I'm on the contrary
Yeah, I
here.
think they need to do this.
Hey, Leafy, stop staying on the battle, thanks.
Nah. I'm gonna walk over the battle.
That
You
actually is
won't
really
see.
interruptive to gameplay.
It's too bad.
G.
Oh, F.
F. This is a little transport ship that couldn't.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's
Yes.
wrong.
All right, well, congratulations on your victory. Y'all will be moving on.
Oh, hey, you got a
Thanks.
skin.
Hey, at
Alright.
least you got the skin.
Futuristic. Hey.
Alright, guys, so leave a like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you've not yet subscribed, and I will be seeing you for the next battle.